Hi, and welcome to Cricket Talk with Venky. Venky, welcome to the show.
Thank you very much, Srinivasmurthy. Namaskara.
The third T20 Venky was similar to first T20. If you observe, India were 21 for 3 in the first T20, and in the third T20, they were 24 for 3. Pace and bounce of Wood and Jofra Archer made a hell of a difference again.
Oh, definitely, yes. Not just the pace and bounce, also the pitch did matter. Both the first and the third T20 international was played on a red soil pitch, which offered a lot of bounce and pace for the faster bowlers. And of course, England fast bowlers being faster than the Indian bowlers and being tall, they were able to extract more bounce off the pitch, which made things very difficult for the Indian batsmen. But the power play made all the difference, even in the third T20 international. It's pretty much they got the momentum. English team got the England team got the momentum from ball one, and especially in the power play after having got those 3 wickets.
The only difference between first T20 and third T20 is that Shreyas Iyer managed meaningful innings there, but here Virat Kohli played a champion knock, I would say. He held one innings, one day end up and ensured that India got to a pretty fighting total, I would say.
Oh, he's a champion batsman. So it was just a matter of time. In fact, if you remember in the second T20 international, when we were talking about it, he was not amongst runs. It was just a matter of time, and it was. We were also discussing about the law of averages catching up, in the sense like he was not amongst runs, and it was just a matter of time that he would come. He will be among runs, and that's exactly what happened in this T20, where he pretty dominated. He was the lone warrior as far as the Indian batting is concerned, and probably one of the reasons why India reached the total that they reached, because half the runs were scored by just one batsman, that was Virat Kohli.
Venky, let us not delve into how England chased. They were very thorough and very professional. There was no two ways about it. And Indian bowling was also pretty decent. It is just that we didn't bat the way we were supposed to bat. Now, what is the solution or the formula to handle the pace and bounce of, let's say, Jofra Archer, Wood and Chris Jordan to an extent?
Well, Srinivasmurthy, I think the plan has to be pretty simple, where the batsmen need to occupy the crease. It is 2020. There's not much of time. It is not like a one-day match or a test match. So, but still, when there is help for the bowlers, but it could be turn or pace, and in this case, it is pace. Obviously, you need to take some time, spend some time, understand the pitch and the bowlers in terms of the pace that they are bowling at, or the extra bounce they are able to get off the pitch, and adapt accordingly. So you can't be in a hurry to play your shots. If you look at Kohli's innings in the last match, the first 10 balls, his strike rate was a runner ball sort of a thing. I would say for the first 20-25 balls, it was pretty much a runner ball. And after that, after 30 balls, his strike rate went over 250. So that shows that you got to sort of build your innings, pace your innings accordingly, and adapt according to the pitch. And imagine when Virat Kohli was batting, India were 3 down. So obviously there's a lot of pressure on him. So he had to stay there. He had to construct his innings, and that's what he did. And that shows that if you spend time, on a pitch that has got more pace and bounce, you can still score runs.
Canara Bank, together we can.
Venky, you can't lose 3 wickets in power play and then come back and make a massive total. You will always be playing the catching up game. Now, the big problem for the Indian team is, Virat Kohli himself said in the post-match interview that KL Rahul is a class player. You can't just drop him, you have to back him. But the problem is, he's not finding any runs. How does a coach like, let's say, Ravi Shastri handle such a situation? How does he make KL Rahul perform?
Why I'm laughing, Srinivas Murthy, is that he is no doubt a champion batsman. The moment a batsman or anyone is not able to do his job for say about 2 or 3 matches, then people tend to talk or people tend to sort of be critical about the player. So in this case, it's been the same. I mean, everywhere people have been talking about KL Rahul not being amongst runs, and also his level of confidence being down, and his feet movement. They're talking about his feet movement is not, not to the pitch of the ball, and so on and so forth. So obviously for him it's important from the coaching perspective, from the team manager's perspective, it is important to talk to a player, give him as much as confidence as possible, because finally it's a player who has to go there in the middle and do it. Nobody else can do it for him, right? So you can give him as many opportunities as possible, talk to him, give him that comfort, saying that you don't have to worry about your position or your place in the team. You're going to be there. And if you're, I would say they need to go a step further, the team management I'm talking about, in saying, look, there is going to be World Cup just round the corner. In next, say, about 6 to 8 months, we are playing the World Cup, and you're going to be part of the World Cup. You don't have to worry about it. Just go there and play your natural game, the way you've been playing for your franchise in the Indian Premier League. As simple as that. So that would give a lot of confidence to a player like Rahul.
Venky, would you be opening with KL Rahul in the fourth T20, or you would send him into middle order so that he has that change of play, so that some runs are there on the board before he comes onto the crease, and use Ishan Kishan as opener with Rohit Sharma?
I won't do that. I'll still go with KL Rahul as the opener, and I would not change much. So I would go with pretty much the same team. I'm not going to change anything at all, absolutely. If at all I would like to make any change for the sake of changing, I would probably give Rishabh Pant a break and bring in Surya Kumar Yadav and ask KL Rahul to keep. But KL Rahul has to open, and that's where his position has been for his franchise as well in IPL, and that's where he's got a lot of runs, whether it's for IPL or whether it's in international cricket as well. So I would still stick with the same batting lineup.
So that process is very clear. Venky is saying don't panic and change unnecessarily. Even though we are 1-2 down in the series, Venky believes that you have to back KL Rahul and maintain the same 10 without changing even the batting order to an extent. If at all you want to change Rishabh Pant is his message. Venky, thank you very much. Let's hope first of all India win the toss, because if you see the series, whoever has won the toss has won the game.
Absolutely, but again, we also talk about controlling the controllables. So toss is not in your control. So I mean, if you lose the toss or win the toss, I mean, you do accordingly. As simple as that. I mean, if you lose the toss and get to bat first, put up a big score. Say about 180 runs is what I feel should be the score on board.
Thanks, Venky, for your gyan. Wonderful speaking to you.
Likewise. Thank you very much, Srinivas Murthy.
Viewers, Venky is of the view that you shouldn't change much, but India team can make a comeback by, playing that power play with some caution, not just go bang bang right from ball one. You have to respect good bowling and ensure that you have wickets in hand, not only in power play, but also at the end to go all out and make a good total, as Venky said. So keep watching Canara Bank YouTube channel, and let's hope that India has a terrific Thursday tomorrow and win the fourth ODI to level the series. Thanks, and keep watching Canara Bank YouTube channel.